Yo, guys, I really hope this goes well today. However, I hope it goes well. Yeah, but I'm nervous trying to stream on like a couple of different devices at a couple of different platforms at the same time. It's pretty daunting, man. So let's just see how it goes. Let's see what we can get done today. Those black marks are still on my tablet, or are still on my camera as well. Okay. I'm hoping this will all work. Let's just really quick get rid of the chat box there. There we go. And then, of course, let's drag the chat below the headlines. Has that worked? Oh, I've accidentally dragged it into the headlines. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. I really hope this works, but let's just see. I am just messing with things as we go, because I'm trying to stream to 2 different places at the same time, man. This is mad. Okay. Right. We're going to try getting this to work today. I'm not promising anything. There's a chance that we have a few problems. So, it is, according to this, working on Twitch and YouTube at the moment. However, none of my test messages are working on my chat for restream. So I'm not sure if there's an issue with chat appearing for the people on YouTube on the screen. Oh wait, no, wait, it did work. Holy crap. Okay, let me just remove that message then. Okay, awesome. Okay, we're gonna get the screen share started for starters. Welcome into the stream, by the way, everyone. Just dear me. Right, awesome. Right, let's get this all up and running then. we're just going to be drawing the same thing that I drawn last time. However, what I will do, I'll bring up side by side, then you'll be able to see what's changed. Basically, I've done a bit of work since the last stream on it. I do, however, wish that there was a way of seeing both chats at the same time, like consistently. So what I'll do, let's just redetect this for now. Right, there we go, guys. All sorted. Nice one. There we go. It's all working somehow. Now, what I might need to do, I might need to move chat over a bit, just having a look. That might be better for me to do, just so that it doesn't block too much. That got really loud then, oh my life. Okay, there we go. Right. Okay, flipping heck, eventually. Everything's sorted. Eventually. Right, you should be able to see everything fine now. So let's just get on with the drawing. So, since last time, I've made the head a little bit thinner. Like the head, as you can see here, right? The head came out quite a lot at the top. I've removed that now. And then we also had the head coming out the side here, like, in fact you can just see the brush there. It was like round here, and I've ended up removing it and going again. I've done the shading on, well, kind of done the shading on the face on the right hand side, but I still have to do the left hand side now, which is what we're going to focus on. We're going to focus on doing the left hand side today. Let's just see how it goes, man. I can't promise anything. Obviously, again, because I haven't asked for permission to use the reference image on the stream. I've only actually today announced that I'm streaming on TikTok, so because I haven't got permission, I'm not going to show you the reference image. However, I will say it looks pretty similar at the moment. The dog that I've drawn is looking a bit more down at the camera. He's looking more directly at the camera. To me, it looks like the reference image. The dog was probably looking at the person, right? That's what I'm seeing at the moment. Right, there we go. And then I'll put my reference image there, and then we'll be good to go. Sorry, I know I should have got all this prepared beforehand. I was in a bit of a rush. There we go. Everything's sorted now. Haha. Okay, let's just get into it then. Right. I'm going to start off by drawing the I'm pretty sure I'm done on the right hand side. So I'm going to start off by just tweaking it a little bit, because I want to make this top bit here a little bit brighter. It's too dark at the moment, and I'm going to do the ears once I've done everything else. So at the moment I'm just going to make this bit a little bit of a brighter colour, because it's not a good colour at the moment. So I am going to stick to this layer actually. Let's get our brush. I think the best way for me to do it is to get the colour that I used here. I think that's the best thing to do. and then I can make it a bit brighter. Well, I'd say it's like a there. Maybe just more like that. I don't want to make it too bright because I'm not like copying the colours. I'm trying to find. Oh yeah, that's actually pretty accurate. You know, I'm pretty glad that I've picked that as my first one. Let's go around. Let's just squiggle it in. I'm not going to draw a line of where I'm going to squiggle it up to, but we're just going to run these. Now, one thing I do want to say for anyone who is watching on Twitch right now, I have tried to make the mid-roll ads as tiny as possible. So now you'll be getting one ad every half an hour. Every hour. One 30-second ad every hour. But there will be also pre-roll ads as well. They want me to run like, I think it's 3 minutes of ads a minute, and at the moment I'm averaging one minute or something, or 1.5 minutes. So screw you, Twitch. But I realised because of Yeti last stream, Yeti complaining about the ads, that they were coming on far too frequently. Because I haven't messed with Twitch in a while, I forgot that they'd had this change with their adverts. Oh, I hate this when this happens. Is there a way of me changing the shape of my brush? I guess that'll do. Okay, we'll just keep colouring this in. What is that black piece there? Why can't I get rid of that? That must be on the layer above, right? I think I've only got 2 layers that cover this area, and it's the outliner layer. So that black bit must be from the outline. Okay, where do I stop shading this colour? It's about when I get to the ear, so about here it starts to blend into white. So I'm gonna leave it like that for now, because it kind of goes a bit brighter. In fact, it kind of goes to this colour, the ear does, but I think it's actually brighter than that. The colour of the ear is. Man, it's so hard trying to draw this. Drawing's hard, man. Okay. Is it like a yellow? Oh, I'm just bad at making stuff look bright. I'm going to say it's something like that. That's what that colour actually is. That is actually pretty good. I'm actually doing well at choosing my colours today. Wait. Okay, so... there we go. That looks better than what I've done before. Let me just make the brush a bit smaller. Oh. I should maybe stay as zoomed out as possible so that when people flick past on Twitch, because on YouTube I've got a thumbnail for the stream, but when people flick past on Twitch, then they'll be able to see the actual drawing instead of just the bit that I'm shading in. Make them click on me. Right, I'm really bad at staying within the lines at the minute. Oh guys, just let me know if the music's too quiet as well, by the way. The music was really loud for me, so I turned it down, because my voice isn't too good today, so I'm not going to be as loud as I was last time. Also, I do want to do this more, so I'm planning on making a schedule when I can, just so that, because obviously the schedule will be for drawing, and then I'll just stream as I'm drawing. And hopefully, you know, if you enjoy the stream, you guys can come along as well. Right, there we go. It's actually crazy. Like, I know there's a bit of lag between my tablet and the PC, because I'm using just an Android tablet to draw this stuff. But it's actually crazy how well it works for like a free app to stream from your tablet to your PC. You can do it vice versa as well. I can stream my PC to my tablet too. Okay, that definitely looks better. That definitely looks better. And then basically what happens is, when you get to like around here, sorry, not around here, around the bit that I'm about to show you. There we go. Once you get to like around here, it starts flicking between white and orange, but I'm really bad at like fading colours together. So I'm just gonna do what I've done with all the other colours and just start it. Like, I'm not gonna blend them to get like fade them into each other. I'm just gonna make them blocky colours. I think that's my style now. Just roll with it. Right, there we go. I think this actually looks kind of nice so far. It looks better than when I started, seriously. Like, anyone who comes by and sees this later, if you're from TikTok, when you watch my time lapse or like my stream, you'll see just how like mental it looked at the beginning. It looked terrible. The dog looked crazy, man. So I've had to do a bit to try and make it look less crazy. Right. I've just done something. I've just made my monitor like turn off the blue light filter, but it makes my face look really pale, I think. So, and it doesn't matter anyway. It doesn't matter. Let's just. Oh my life! What's wrong with me? Okay, let's go. Should I draw it like a bit like fur, or should I just draw shapes? I feel like I should just draw shapes like that, like a couple of triangles. That. What the hell? Why did that happen? It's done that before. Right. There we go. This is like so low quality when I zoom in this far, but I swear this is a detailed canvas. I picked a high pixel canvas, man. It's a tiny little section of the drawing. A size this big on this tablet makes my tablet melt, man. It gets so hot, my tablet does. Maybe I should make it a bit smaller. Hey, Sweet Blood Racer, welcome to the stream. I saw you streaming the other day. I just haven't been in people's streams for a while. I started going back to Mamp to stream like 3 days ago. But it's good to see you. I'm actually experimenting today. I'm streaming on YouTube and Twitch. But how are you doing anyway? Have you played any Rocket League lately? Because I know last time I spoke to you was during one of your Rocket League streams. I think you'd just moved house as well. It's been that long ago. If I remember, you'd moved away. I'm doing good. I'm doing great. I'm trying to draw more instead of play games. So this is where we're at so far in the drawing. Do you want to see some of my other drawings? I've done a couple for people on TikTok now. This is one for TikTok. This does actually look pretty decent so far, but it's hard to draw the dog that I'm drawing. I'm finding it really hard right now. So there is this one, but there are better ones that I've drawn if you want to see them. I think I'm in a like halfway through the drawing. I'm about halfway through at the moment. Been playing a bit of everything. Fair enough. I've been shuffling games. Like when I do play, I've been playing Spider-Man. I've played a bit of Fall Guys. I've played flipping League of Legends. I've played FIFA, Overwatch. Crazy. Here, let me show you some of my others. I don't have one main game at the moment. Oh my life, this is taking forever to load. Okay, so this is the current one I'm doing. This is someone on TikTok that got in touch and asked. I basically made a TikTok and said, if you've got a pet that you want me to draw, let me know. send it through and I'll do it for free. But like I've already got 3 or 4 of them now, and I think next time I do it, I'll do it for people on Twitch instead, or I'll do like a mixture of both. Just because I felt bad afterward, realising I hadn't asked people that I watch on stream if they want a drawing of the dog or not. So this was the last one I did. I am really happy with this one actually. This one, as you can see, it took 8 hours 23 to do this drawing, and I like it because I like the background, and I'd actually left the background grey, and then they got in touch and they said, hey, one final request, if you don't mind, could you do this to the background? I'm like, I'll give it a go, and I think that looks pretty darn good. But I've got a couple of others as well. I've got this lion. It took me like 3 hours. I love this. I just love it. I love, like, I think it came out looking good. This dog here, which is a dog I know. This dog. And this dog. Even though I forgot to change the background colour back to grey, I changed the colour just for the thumbnail for my YouTube stream. This one's my favourite though. This is the one that almost killed me to do. Like, I spent so long on this drawing, it was actually crazy. But now that it's done, I'm happy. Now that it's done, I'm really happy. But I think this was a while ago. This was like a month or 2 ago that I did those. This one I did like a couple of days ago. This one I finished like 2 or 3 days ago. And then I've done this one since as well. I haven't actually spent 13 hours like it says I have. I just, to keep the canvas size the same, I copied this one. Like, I duplicated this drawing into this drawing, and it's carried the time over. So anyway, that's unimportant. That's not important. That one looks like your dog. Which one? This one? The Staffy? That's actually a family member's dog. Yeah. I was really proud of this one actually. I love the dog emotes, man. I love them. I was gonna say, where have I seen that husky one that you put on when you came in? And it's from Better TTV. Yeah, I've seen other people use that before. Right, we'll get back to drawing it though. I don't want to spend like, I want to finish this one because there's like 2 more that I need to do. I think 1 or 2 more. Depends if the other person sent through their image yet. So I'm focusing up. That's my dog. Hey, I swear, the person I drew it for, if they would have told me that they stole your dog, I wouldn't have drawn it, I promise. Right. I think that kind of looks as it should. There we go. Oh, I've gone over the line a bit. Don't tell Yeti. If Yeti's in chat, I hope he doesn't see he had a go at me last time. There we go. I think the right side of the face is pretty much done now. I could maybe go a bit lighter here. Like, and just do a couple of... Mind you, this is with crayons. You have to go back. Yeah, no worries. Thank you for coming by, Sweet Blood Razor. Thank you for lurking as well. I hope whatever you do, you enjoy it. And yeah, I really appreciate it. Thank you. I'm glad that you like my drawings and that I inadvertently stole your dog. Enjoy the rest of your day. Right, let's go on to the. I will peek back and. Oh yeah, awesome. Hopefully, I've made progress by the next time you peek back. I keep getting sidetracked. Let's go. Right. I'm gonna make this a bit brighter now. And I'm gonna do a bit of a curl here. Maybe I should make that brush thinner. I think that looks alright though. Right. There we go. Oh, I've messed that up with that last little... Let's make that a bit smaller. Nope, that looks terrible. Okay, I think that looks better. It looks like rough around the edges, but that's kind of how all of my drawings look, I'm not going to lie. There we go. Right. Again, now that I've done that, I feel like I've completed pretty much all of this face that I want to do. And then every time I look back, I'll see something else that I can add though. What's the issue? That looks like poo. That actually looks like I've just drawn poo on his face. That's bad. That looks too bright. Yeah, that's like a really bright orange. Or yellow, like mustard. Let's go a bit more orange, maybe like that. It's too bright, right? If I made it a bit darker, maybe it'd be better. Does that look like the image? No, maybe a bit duller. Maybe like that. Maybe that's good. Maybe I should not follow the image for this. Maybe I should follow my mind. Because like the colours only come in because they are like, well, the sunlight, the reflection. So I can make my own colours up for this bit, surely. That is so bright though. Okay, I'll tell you what, for now I'll leave it like that. It looks fine like that. Maybe I could just make it go up the side a little bit more. I don't even know anymore. Maybe that looks better. Let's see. Does that look better? Maybe delete a bit of it. I might have gone a bit overboard there. What I'll do instead... Oh, I don't know how to get this right. What I'll do instead... I'll just have this bit go down. I won't make the right hand side any higher. I'll just make the left hand sides higher. Like that. Okay, yeah, that looks way better. Okay, so next thing I've got to do is do the right hand side of the face. I'm going to leave the ears and the nose until later. Let's get the right hand side sorted because this one looks a bit trickier, to be honest. It's a bit less like cut and simple than the right hand side. So I'm going to try and simplify it a bit, all being well. First things first though, actually, bit of a weird thing. The face actually starts off grey. Have I still got the pencil, the colouring pencil? There we go. It starts off darker than that. Maybe like that? Why does that look kind of blue? That one looks like my doggo. This is the exact same drawing that I was drawing last time, Yeti. So, I don't even know anymore, man. Do you even have a dog? I'm not even sure you have a dog, Yeti. I think you're pulling people's leg. There we go. Now, maybe that should be darker, but also, a thing to note, if I do make it darker here, it shouldn't be completely black, to be fair. Maybe like that. You have an imaginary dog, yeah. I've heard they're going up in popularity at the moment, since normal dogs are so hard to afford and stuff. Okay, so I'm going to do that, actually. Gonna make it a bit further out though. There we go. I am doing this on the right layer, aren't I? Yeah, I am. I'm gonna do that because I think, yeah, that looks good. That looks better. The reason I am is because this grey, like this light grey bit here, is actually brown on the image. It's like a gingery brown colour, like a maybe like this kind of colour, but a bit darker. My imaginary dog walks himself, and I'll feed him my history book. Like a dog ate your homework kind of thing. Good excuse, man. I wonder if anybody's dog has ever actually eaten the homework. Bit random, but like, did that phrase come because somebody randomly heard it and thought it was really funny once, so they started using it as their own excuse? Like, did somebody at school say it, and now everyone just says it as a joke? Right, there we go. So that bit's a bit brown. In fact, I'm just gonna have it that same colour, but all the way. All the way down to its nose. Like that. And then I'm gonna switch back to this dark grey. Oops, didn't mean to do that. And I'm going to colour in around his eye, because I don't know if every dog has this, but the last couple of dogs, they have like a black, basically it's their skin underneath the dog, where the fur doesn't grow around their eye. But my dog has fur everywhere, man, so he 100% doesn't have this going on. I don't think he does anyway. Gonna have it coming out of the lines a bit, like that. My dog, yeah, but your dog's imaginary, man. You can make your dog look like whatever you want using Photoshop and you know, or whatever it was that you used. Was it GIMP? You used GIMP, didn't you? Photoshop's too expensive. Like, genuinely, Photoshop is mad money. I don't know why. Okay. So it kind of, I may as well just do that. That makes sense. Oh, the brush is massive now, but I'm still just gonna leave it that big. Like that, there we go. Hey, that looks perfect. They become ill, you can just imagine a cure. Well, if they're imaginary, then how do they get ill? That logic's already flawed. Okay, yeah, okay, look, everyone's saying it. Fine, whatever. You two like messaged each other or something. You know what? Let me. No, because you actually have a dog, Yaf. So it's not even an imaginary dog. It's just that you're blind. I think imaginary dogs are better because, oh yeah, and they only die when you stop thinking about their existence. Just imagine bacteria. No, why would you want to make your imaginary dog ill just so that you could think of a cure? It's such a flawed thing to say. It's quite evil, really. This dog looks mad, by the way. Like, it looks so weird. I actually think it's because what have I just done that for? Oh. Welcome to the stream though, guys. I'm just chilling out more today. which is what art streams are all about. Just chilling. I'm also streaming it on YouTube, by the way, which I haven't said multiple times. Okay. My imaginary dog keeps trying to keep my attention on him because if he falls out of my mind, he's dead. Yeah, I'm not even. Oh my life. What am I even reading right now, man? Get away from me. 1 second, I'm just gonna pull something up on my computer, not for you lot. Nothing that you need. No, I don't care about that. I want to see my... I really wish Restream had a way of me seeing my own chat. Other than going on to chat.restream or whatever it's called. I'll just pull up chat.restream. Forget it. Oh, flip's sake. What is going on? 1 second, guys. There we go. I have to get a new imaginary dog every day because when I sleep I don't dream about it. Yes, he dies. Yeah. Apparently imaginary dogs, they can't go to sleep or anything, did you know? They just die when you go to sleep. How sad. That's according to Yeti. But what type of dog is your imaginary dog though? This was, yeah, sleep's terrible. Sleep's overrated, to be honest. Sleep is so overrated. Right. That eye is kind of done. However, I have actually got an idea. I reckon this dog, on top of the grey around his eyes, he also has this brown that follows it around the whole way, just a very tiny amount. So I'm just going to add that on as well as the black squiggles, and then you'll be able to see all that way. My imaginary dog is a cross between a sausage dog and a pug and a Labrador. Okay, I've got to ask a question then. When I started drawing this, yeah, and you said, that is my dog. How? How? Huh? Come on. Now I know that's a lie, you know. You were just saying it to take the mick. Okay. That bit's all just black there, so... Ooh, wait. This could be a pretty good plan. Is to cut this off here, like that. Like that, there we go. It also has a British short hair in it. Did you just search up dog breeds, man? You just searched up dog breeds, didn't you? I know what you like, Yeti. Sorry, I was just making sure YouTube was still working. Because, like, Restream's weird, you know. It's a cat breed. A British short hair is a cat breed. Is it actually? Oh wait, it actually is. Oh, it's one of those guys. Oh, my nan used to have one of these. She called it Misty. How much does a British short hair cat cost? 750 to £1,000. And you've got a mixed breed one. That is... That's the big bucks, man. Mixed breed with a Labrador, are you kidding me? Right, let's go back to this colour for a second. So what happens, right? This dog, it has, like, let me just draw a line to signify. It has brown go around here, like that, and then back up here. Ah, but it's weird though. I don't know how to draw this. When I did my outline, I didn't account for this bit. So some Clydesdale horse. How did all of this work, Yeti? How did this come to be? You know, how did you get all these different breeds and, frankly, all the different types of animal to come together in unity like this? We need to know the story. That's a scientific breakthrough, that is. That's actually mental. Okay, so the dog actually has... You just imagined it? Yeah, but what, you imagined all of that happening? Do you understand the implication? Anything... I don't doubt it, man. I've got a pretty good imagination. Like, if you want 1 million followers, just imagine it. Yeah, but no. What you call that, right, is manifesting, which is a very weird thing, which I don't really get why people do it. But it's when they say, like, I really want a new car, let me manifest it. And they will just sit there and imagine themselves. This isn't a joke, by the way. People actually do this. They just imagine themselves with that new car. They keep thinking about having that new car. And then if they do eventually get a new car, they're like, oh, well, I manifested it, so it came true. Like, so stupid, man. What even is that? I think I've made the eyelid wait a moment. If I do that, and then I get that eyedropper, I swear my finger still doesn't work with this tablet. Or with this, at least with this app. Okay. There we go. The black around his eye is a bit more noticeable than on the other eye, however. It's about the same size on the picture. Aren't the eye background things usually white? What are you talking about? What eye background things? You mean behind the eye? It generally depends. Actually, what colour is a dog's eyeball? Is a dog's eyeball actually white? Let's have a look. What colour is a dog's eye? Nah, this is just talking about the centre of their eye. But no, there's no white in the image, so I'm not gonna add any either. The thing I want to do though, have I drawn the black around his eye a little too big? I think maybe I have, and it's annoying. Let's go back to this black bit around his eye. Let's erase this bit here. And then let's do this again. Let's also erase this. That is one massive eraser. My imaginary dog has fully white eyes. Well, you know what's crazy about your imaginary dog though? Is that you'll never even meet it. You've made this emotional attachment to it now, but you're never ever going to meet your imaginary dog, so like, was it really worth it, you know? Ooh, here's an interesting thing that I've just noticed about its eye. The grey bit doesn't start straight away, it kind of starts there. And it comes down. You met it in your imagination? Exactly, but you haven't, you know? Like, are you ever going to see it with your own two eyes? Because saying in your imagination just doesn't cut it there, does it, you know? Like, I'm not crushing people's hopes and dreams here. I'm just saying it how it is. Okay, so I'd say that comes out to about there. But then it starts going in pretty quickly. Like that. So now my eraser can do the rest of this. Make this a bit smaller. I think I've messed that up a bit. I need to make it even smaller. There we go. Oh, I've just put up the news on accident. Okay, I think that looks better than it did before. I think the grey around his eye, it might be that it's too small on the right eye, not that it's too big on the left. So let's zoom out again and have a look. I mean, it looks better, right? It definitely looks better. Let's just nick this colour here. Let's go around the black on his eye again with this. What else do you imagine? Imaginary family or? Okay, oh my life, I keep messing this up. I keep clicking on the wrong thing. I've got so many tabs open just so I can see my drawing, YouTube chat, Twitch chat, the stream itself. A phone box that can fly. With like a doctor inside. That's what I hear the most, actually, you know. That's kind of mad that you also imagine that. Oh, you're the Doctor, right? You're like a David Tennant kind of character, you know. I never actually got into Doctor Who, I'm not gonna lie. You've made many stories in your imagination. Hey, to be fair, I'm not even gonna lie. I do the same, by the way. I actually do. I let my imagination just create stuff in my mind when I'm going to sleep. I mean, the whole reason I stream is so that, you know, I can, you know, I imagined one day. Whose tweet was that? I imagined one day that I'm going to be some massive, huge streamer, so I just thought, hey, let's stream. Did you watch the Doctor Who 60th anniversary episode? Nope. I don't watch Doctor Who, man, honestly. I've never got into it. I've tried loads to get into it. I know that a couple of the Doctors came back, I think, like David Tennant came back, right? And Matt Smith. But I've just never got into it. It was when I was in primary school. That was when Matt Smith became the Doctor. I was in primary school. But I've just never, like, I've never cared about it. Matt Smith didn't come back. Is David Tennant actually the new Doctor? Is he becoming Doctor Who again? I thought he was just returning for a special. I thought it was just the special he was coming back for, to be honest. Hey, that actually looks... He actually is. That's kind of cool, I'm not going to lie. Because I had a friend who owned... Wait, you remember... do you remember Gadget? He was in our Discord for a while, Gadget Jr. He had all the box sets of Doctor Who, and when I went to his house, we'd watch them. He knew that I didn't like Doctor Who, but to be fair, David Tennant really wasn't that bad. I didn't like Matt Smith. I know a lot of people are like, oh, Matt Smith was the best Doctor. I think he's weird as hell, man. I think the only episode of Matt Smith that I saw is the episode where David Tennant becomes Matt Smith. I don't like him. You told me out of saying a bad word. Man, I don't often bring up the name anymore. Let me just see if he's in chat. Oh my lord, what is with the DPI on this mouse? Gadget, are you here, Gadget? His companion... Wait, is Donna Noble the one that I'm thinking of? Yeah, it is. She was great. I loved her. She's on a... That's, flipping... Oh, she's off The Office as well. I can't remember her name. She's a famous actor. One second, let me just bring up another page real quick. I just want to see something. And then we'll get back to the drawing. Let me just zoom out so that you can see the progress so far. She's on Billionaire Boy. I don't know what that is. I'm not going to lie to you. Oh. There we go. Yeah, so let me have a look at what this Billionaire Boy is, and then we'll carry on. Oh, David Walliams. Okay, it does make sense for it to be on a David Walliams like book adaptation. Yeah, Catherine Tate. That's it, Catherine Tate. I couldn't think of her name. She used to have her own show as well. She might still have her own show. I don't even know. Okay, awesome. Out of curiosity, what was this word that you used in Gadget's chat that got you banned? Because you say like, oh, it's a bad word. It could be anything. Oh, why is that gone full screen again? Okay, now. Okay, okay. Actually, I thought Automod would have blocked that message out then, but it didn't. Good job I took the tag out of the family friendly tag out of my stream. So he had a pretty strict rule when he started, Gadget did, of no swearing, which is the same as what I had. But me and Yaf, I played with Yaf when I first started streaming, and neither of us swear anyway, so it was pretty easy to stick to. But then when I started playing with like viewers and things who came in to play games with me, Dauntless and stuff, I had to get rid of that because I can't. I'd ask people not to swear, but then they would, like, just accidentally. So I decided to just say, you know what, it doesn't matter. Let's just remove the family friendly tag. I mean, to be fair, since then I've played some not so family friendly games anyway. You know, in terms of something kids shouldn't watch, but there we go. But with Gadget, he was the same. He was very strict about it. But then he'd have family friendly and you know, saying don't curse in his chat or whatever. But then all of his friends that he'd play with would, and he just never changed the rule. Like, he'd play Garry's Mod with them. He'd play a War of the Worlds Garry's Mod, and they'd all be swearing. I don't think I've played with anyone who swears for a long time, actually. Not on stream, I mean. Because I think, wait, has the colour changed? No, okay, cool. I think the last person I played with who actually swore was, either Sniper Sunny or Jazane. Whichever one, I think it was Jazane. And that's been like nearly a year, man. So I could put the family friendly tag back up now that I'm going to be doing drawing streams. But one thing I want to see if I can do, I want to see if it's possible to... I know there's a way that you can bring people on. Can you imagine if, like, once I became good enough to, like, be a better artist, be better at digital art, I could bring people on and let them take control of my tablet and like finish drawings for me. Like, people could draw what they wanted by remote controlling my tablet and then give it back to me and see what I could make out of it, basically, and see what I could turn it into. Like, that'd be such a class idea. And they could join voice chat while they were drawing and stuff like that. I'm not setting the stream to NSFW. What the heck do you mean? Is that even an option on Twitch right now? I know there's the mature audiences thing, but I feel like NSFW is just a little bit further than that as well, you know? Right. There's also NSFL, which is it's not safe for life. That's a serious one. I've seen stuff about that before. That it's serious, man. It's not very good. Okay, I think the slant that I've done on his eye is just a little too slanted. It should probably be a little bit less diagonal. So let's undo that. This is going to be the only problem when I'm streaming, is that I have to keep redoing stuff. I'm going to say it's got to be more like that instead. Yeah, it is. Trust me, there are plenty of subreddits, Yeti. I'm not even going to tell you though. There's one that gets you if you misspell one subreddit, it brings up, like, literally, if you just mistype and miss out one letter, it brings up a completely different subreddit, which is full of gore, man, and it is so not nice. It is so not nice. I don't recommend it. But at the same time, I've told Yaf all about it. Like, I suppose everybody has a bit of morbid curiosity, you know? I actually think you're weird if you don't have morbid curiosity at some point. It's why people like watching 24 Hours in A&E and shows like that in the UK. What the heck's just happened? I just had an issue then. My like the whole stream restarted for a second, and said that it had encountered a critical error. I don't even know what's just happened. Okay, there we go. That'll do. Someone once sent me Google because I refused to ban someone from a Minecraft Anarchy server. What? How were you even... Number one, what were you running an Anarchy server on? Like, was it a popular Anarchy server? Or were you just a mod for it? Or was it actually yours? Number two, what kind of response is that, man? What kind of a response is that? Don't get your own way? Just send some really bad stuff. See, so here's the thing with what I've just done. This is meant to be darker. The colour that I copied is darker than the one that it's actually given me to put on this side. For Minecraft Classic. Minecraft Classic being like a non-updated version of Minecraft, right, if I remember. Okay, that looks decent. I feel like the orange actually goes on a bit down here. So let's just get that going. It's for a remake of Minecraft Classic called Classic Cube. You've sent me the forums for Classic Cubes, I think. Classic Cube, I think. Didn't they, if I remember, didn't they do something with Minecraft Classic, like for Minecraft's 10-year anniversary during lockdown? They let you play the original Minecraft, like the alpha build of Minecraft, on your browser, if I remember. I remember playing it. I don't know if you can still do it now though. The most well known on that community. Is it actually yours? Is it actually your Anarchy server, or is it like one that you moderate? Hey man, everyone's got to start somewhere. You weren't even born when that version of Minecraft came out. That's actually mad. It is actually yours. That's pretty cool, man. That's actually pretty cool. Respect. I was born. I know you were born, man. It was a joke, man. That's actually crazy that you were born in 2007, man. This is actually insane. You know, like, some people, when you say that I'm born in 2001, they're like, what? 2001? But you're 21? And I'm like, yeah. But 2007, that's a whole other game, man. 2007, oh my days. What the heck is that colour? That is not the colour I copied. 1968. Oh, because you're John Paul, whatever your name was on Discord. Why is it done that? Why are you doing that, tablet? There we go. Yaff, if you're still there, have you considered my request to like do some drawing? Because did you hear my idea earlier? John Paul Smith, that's it. Jan Pavel Kowalski. Yaff, I really think you should consider my offer, you know. I think you learning to draw would be one of the biggest wins of 2022. And it doesn't even take that much time, because art is interpretive, you know? It's always up for interpretation. What you consider bad, somebody else will consider good. For example, I zoom out and I'm like, this is utter dog. It literally is. But yeah, it's class. Imagine, Yaf. Imagine just knowing, like, just looking at something and going, I could draw that. Right? Favorite anime? Bam, drawn. I don't know how to draw manga though. So I did that one drawing of Yugi and that one drawing of why am I thinking Hero? That's Big Hero 6. Erin. Yeah, I think those are the two anime characters I remember drawing. Unless you count like Pokemon, because I've definitely drawn a fair share of Pokemon. Still have that Yugi drawing. Yeah, you're a real bro. That Yugi drawing took me all of 7 years to draw. That's how I perfected my craft. Yo, this dog looking kind of nice though. I don't even know why I've drawn that. It sounds really weird, doesn't it? Yeah, like, don't you think it's actually kind of weird that I literally just thought one day, hey, let's draw a picture for Yaf. And I just drew Yugi. I think it's because at the time you told me to watch Season 0. Which, by the way, I've watched other anime since. Nothing comes close to Season 0. Season 0 was like the first bit of anime I've ever watched where I was like, damn, this thing is actually insane. Season 0 was so good. It was a rubbish Yugi drawing though. Yeah, if you could top that, you should try redrawing it. I bet it'd be better than what I drew. Okay, I'm going to make this a bit lighter, like maybe that kind of colour. And then I'm going to have... Yeah, I could put money on it. How old was I? I was 14 or 13 when I drew that. You could beat that. You've got a steady hand. That was a guess. Maybe you've got a steady hand. In fact, I don't even have a steady hand. My hand is shaky as hell. And look, I can do it. Kind of. I think Yaf could be a better drawer than me. Drawing takes no, like, talent that you've got to be born with. You know? I mean, I was born with all my talent, but... Drawing is easy to pick up and do, yeah. You just pick something you want to draw and you draw it, and then the next day you go back and you draw the same thing again but in a different way and see if it's better than what you drew before. And you just keep doing that until you find your style, you know? Do it with like a stapler or something. Just pick up a stapler and draw it every day. Or draw it whenever you want and see if you improve, basically. I don't even think I draw every day at the moment. This was meant to be brighter than that other colour, but it's not. By the way, if I keep like holding my nose or like sniffing, my voice might be a bit quieter today, just because I'm not 100%. Yeah, it's based. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. You have to do some pixel art, make some character sprites, you know? You probably want to develop a game at some point. Get all your character sprites done now. In fact, why don't you make some for Yeti, you know, so to be a good community member, a good Twitch moderator. Do volunteer work for Yeti's video game, you know, learn to do pixel art. Apparently pixel art's easier than drawing, but I don't agree with that at all. Wait, I can colour all of this in. What am I doing? Thing is though, Yeti, it does also depend on whether you're talking about actual pixel art or what you do, where you put the pixel filter over images on GIMP. There we go. Right. That looks decent. Okay, that's just giving me a warning to say pre-roll ads are back on. I think you guys might be having a mid-roll advert coming up, but it is only 30 seconds this time. It'll be coming up maybe within the next half an hour. Oh, come on, this is going to be some Stickman or something. Oh, that's not actually that bad. I was fully expecting a Stickman. New profile pic? Question mark. Okay, so what I'll do, Yeti, I'll keep that. No, wait, no, never mind. I was gonna say I'll set the other picture that you did last time as my Twitter profile photo, but that's just weird, man. Twitter is my brand, you know. Right, we now have like a lighter colour. Maybe like, you see this colour down here? Maybe it's that kind of colour. Something like this. Oh, that might be a bit too bright. Yeah, I think that's a bit too bright. Let's go back to this colour and make it slightly brighter. Is that even brighter at all? Just about, I think. Just about. We'll roll with it. I just really hope whoever I send this to will be happy. Because when I say it looks like the reference photo, it definitely does, yeah. When, like, it does look like the reference photo, but does it look exactly like the reference photo? No. If I did say on TikTok, I'm not guaranteeing that anything I do will actually be good. And people were okay with it at the time. So, hopefully, everything will work out fine. One secondo. There we go. Every so often I'll just flick back to YouTube, make sure it's still running properly. This restream thing is actually pretty handy. Okay, so actually, when I get to about here, that's when that colour stops that I've just put down. So instead, I think I've got to extend this orange bit here. Maybe up to like there. And then change this to like maybe a bit more yellow. In fact, didn't I do a colour like this earlier? Yeah, I did. This is a weird one. I don't know what colour would be best for this, you know. Maybe something a bit more orangey. Like this. This is such a vibrant orange though. Does that look right? No, that looks way too vibrant, man. Just make it a bit darker and hope, maybe. That's not dark enough. Is that too dark, or does that look okay? That might be okay. It looks like poo stain brown. You know what, I'm going to say that's okay for the sake of this drawing. Just getting it done with. I'm going to say that that's okay. Okay. That definitely looks like better. I think the next thing for me to do, this could actually be a bit easier than I thought, because this colour here, that's down here, is the same colour as the colour that goes on the top of the dog's head on the left hand side. So I could literally just draw this going across like that, and again this kind of stops at the ear, so I could just do this. Sorry that I'm sniffing so much, by the way. If I turn off my camera, it's so that I can get some tissue. I don't know how long I'm going to be streaming for, by the way. I was thinking, like, I want to gradually make my streams longer so that I can find a threshold for how long I like my streams to be. Right, like 1 hour, like last stream was 1 hour, then maybe 2 hours, then 3, then 4. And then, because that's like 4 hours of solid drawing is a lot, you know. It can be quite draining to draw sometimes. So, I'm going to see. And obviously I want to draw off camera as well, because it helps me learn new things if I'm doing it off camera instead of doing it on camera. There we go. Okay, top of the head actually looks kind of nice. I kind of like this. What am I? Oh, man, I wish I could talk. What I'm going to do, I'm going to draw one of these lines along the top of his head here as well. Just because it gives me, like, ideally the colours should be the same on either side. So if I just draw a line, it'll help me to see whether I should change the colour over or not on this side too. This is what I do though, man. When I draw, I keep going back to old stuff to redo it again when I think of another idea, until eventually it works. Okay, here's the master plan then. Oops, didn't mean to do that. That pixel art's pretty good though, yeah, to be fair. I was fully expecting it to just be a stickman. So it's a pleasant surprise. What was that for? Was that just for was that just a random thing that you wanted to try? There we go. Okay, that could have a bit more curve. This actually isn't on the drawing, but I'm just doing it because I think it'd look better. It was just a random thing, not for your game or anything then. Right, there we go. Okay. The next thing to do, I think this dog is more ginger than I've made it out to be. But the next thing for me to do is... What colour is that similar to? I'm going to say it's similar to... What I'm going to do, I'm going to get this colour. Sorry. And I'm going to go over his eye. So this colour kind of goes over like this. And then it ends like here-ish. Again, it's just a different shade. I think it's from where the sun hits his fur. Okay. That actually looks pretty good. There is also a streak of it that like goes along here, which would make sense to be fair. Like so. And then maybe one a bit darker / a bit more ginger. Is that good? Yeah, I think it's something like that. That goes along here. Like that. It does go up slightly as well, but I don't know if it goes all the way up, but I'm just going to do it all the way up to the top of this next colour. There we go. That actually looks pretty decent, I think. The drawing is coming along. I feel like I still need to work on the eyes because the eyes almost look... the eyes look weird, man. I think they're too ovular. And if they are, it means I'd have to do some things around the face again if I change the eyes. So I'm going to leave them until I've actually done the drawing. And then I'll know what to change then. The eyes just look too oval. If the eyes didn't look as oval, this drawing would be perfect right now. Like, the nose looks big, but the nose is literally right in front of the camera of the image that I've got. So, it's literally just... In fact, I literally just think it's this eye here. Like, it needs to be more of a circle. That actually looked kind of cool then. I'll figure something out anyway. I'll figure something out. It is definitely just the eye I need to fix. The one thing I could do from the get-go though with the eye, I have just noticed something about this eye that I'm looking at right now, which is that the black around this part of the eye is much thicker than it is around the other part of the eye, which might help me give it that a bit more of an oval shape, hopefully. That definitely looks better. I'm nervous about all these notifications that keep coming up. Let me just check my notifications. I'll just switch screens over. I'll clear my notifications out. Right. I also want to know what this tweet was. Why did this tweet get sent to me? Oh my life. That is a weird tweet, man. That is actually a weird tweet. I'm not even going to show that. I was going to show that, But I've remembered that I'm trying to be more... What the hell? But Twitter said there was no audio coming through and that video started playing. Okay, let's go back because we are... Okay, I thought there was an issue then. Let's go back. Dear me. There we go. Again, guys, if you haven't had an ad yet, you'll probably have an ad soon. I'm just going to warn you again, okay? Again, I've set them to... That's if you're on Twitch, by the way. I've set them to one 30-second ad every hour. So it's still only 30 seconds, which is better than it could be. Right, so... I think this side of his head is maybe a bit too round. But maybe once I've done the ears, I'll know if his head is too round or not. I'll leave it for now. I'll go back if I need to. That's the good thing with digital art, right? Is you can just go back if you do something wrong. I will say the colours look a bit weirder on the stream than they actually do on the tablet. It does look much better on the tablet, I swear. Right. I'm trying to figure out what colour I should use next. I think this orange is my best bet, because after the ear, like here, am I on the right layer? I'm not. 1 second. Okay, because after the ear, around here, it goes a bit orange, and it does actually follow this line that I've drawn, this black line, until it gets to about there when it branches off again. So it's something like that, I think. Because I've thinned the face a bit, I think that's good, what I've done there. I might have to change it later if I decide to make the face fatter again. But I made the face thin off camera. There we go. That actually looks kind of solid. That don't look too bad. Okay. Next colour. This is so hard, man. I've got to figure out what colours to use. Did I ever go back around it with brown? Yeah, but the brown was really dark. Okay, that might be what the issue is. Okay, so I think my next colour is this one. And what I'm going to do... I'm trying to use same colours on both sides just to make it more... make more sense, is what I'm trying to say. The issue is, this colour kind of carries on till about there, I think. And then we have a brighter. Oh, it's so weird though, man. Why does it have to do this to me? Maybe it goes down to about there. Okay. So, that goes down like that. And then that goes down like that. There we go. Maybe that'll work. That is so random. There might be people watching this later on who are like actually professionals, and they see this clip and they're like, what the hell is this guy doing? But hey, it works for me somehow. I'm so tired, I can't even. Let's just get this done. Does that look decent? Let me zoom out and see. It's at too much of an angle, man. I think maybe if I have it end like a bit earlier, like there. If I have it end there and then go a bit more of an angle. There we go. Does that look better? Yeah, that looks a bit better. You know what I might try doing? I might try drawing. I got like 2 more of these kind of drawings to do, I think. And then once I've done those, I might actually try drawing like characters. I might see if I can figure out how to draw characters, which I'm really bad at the moment. Oh, what's the football result right now? Oh, I'm erasing stuff. 2-1 Manchester United. Sheesh. Okay. I think that looks okay, to be fair. Maybe round this off a little bit more. Okay. Yeah, I think that looks okay. I'm doing all this, but every time I look back at the dog, my dog looks less and less. Oh man. This is just one of those things, man. This is one of those impossible to draw animals. I swear it's just the eyes. I swear it's the eyes that make this dog look different than what he is. If I hide, I can't hide all the eyes, can I? I just thought. Yeah, it's the eyes still. Same problem I had at the beginning of the stream. When I streamed yesterday, whenever it was. Like, I wonder what it'd look like if I removed the eyes right now. If it'd look better without them. I think one of the things I've got to do is make them... I should probably just draw a circle for both eyes and then just build on that, because both of them are very circular. At the moment, I'd say the right one's a bit more circular, but even then it still looks crap. Yeah. Oh, it's so weird, man. I don't know what to do. I'll figure out the eyes. I'll have to figure it out another time. Whoa, look at how weird that... Look at how weird that looks, man. Looks like an old guy with a beard. With a moustache, sorry. Okay, anyway. We've added everything back in. Our next port of call is to get a colour similar to what we used earlier, actually. In fact, I'd actually say this colour's kind of spot on. And then I could just get like a bit of this colour to do an outline like that. That looks pretty good. And then do I need to colour it in? Because I feel like the colour is already pretty good on this part. I guess it wouldn't hurt to see what it looks like. That actually looks kind of cool, you know. Look at that. Right, if I zoom out of this thing in a second, don't you think this looks kind of cool, the way the cheek looks right now? Okay, maybe it doesn't look as cool as I thought, but it still looks alright. I think I might leave it like that, almost. I'll just edit it a bit, I'll just change it a bit here. It almost looks too, like, perfect there. What about if I'll colour it all in, but then I'll get a bit of the colour that's just underneath it on the screen right now, this colour here, and I'll put like a couple of lines going through this and see if it looks alright. So like if I do this, and then something like that maybe? Does that work? I think that could work. Because the dog has this colour fur going all the way through it. And I don't know how to split it up. That could also look decent. Let me just try that again. If I do that and kind of split the dog into this part of the dog's like cheek or whatever it is into two. Maybe that works. What do you reckon? His eyes look so weird, man. I think that actually could look quite decent. The dog itself looks great, so once I change the eyes, if I get the eyes sorted, this dog will look exactly like it does in the photo, I swear. Just like, the colours are obviously a bit blockier than actually drawing fur, but the eyes are the only thing letting this dog down right now. I just don't want to do them yet. I want to go over them at the end. I want to redo the whole eye. Because at the moment, these eyes look weird as hell. I've pretty much done that bit of the face now. The bit that I can move on to is either the mouth or... I'd say it's the mouth. I think the mouth is the best bet. Because I don't want to do the ears yet. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to just try something. If I go onto the top layer, which is the outline layer, and I delete this. By the way, if anyone coming in, thank you for coming into the stream, by the way, guys. If any of you have used IBIS before or are good at digital art, I'm still very new to digital art. So if you've got any tips that you want to share, then like that you want to share, like I'm not forcing you to, then please be my guest. Okay, so let me just remove all of that. Shall I remove this as well? Yeah, okay, that looks fine. Okay, I did that just so I could see the white underneath and like maybe go over it a bit more. But I actually think it looks okay at the moment. I might just was it on this? No, it wasn't on that layer. It was on this layer. I might just, you can see it's like, you can tell I've used a pencil brush for it. I might just go over that. There we go. And then here, it actually kind of drops off sharper than I've already done it. So I actually think what I should do is get out this brush, this colour. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. Next port call is to add shade into the actual nose, right, into the colour around the nose. I'll give it a go. I'm not promising anything, man. I'll actually just stick to this layer, I think. I think sticking to the under layer is the best thing to do right now. So, first things first, let me just go over this again. Make it look less rugged and disgusting. How come when this is the pencil brush, the coloured pencil, it looks like I'm drawing on a canvas with this pencil. Okay, there's the one side done. Let me just get that, and then let's just go over this side too, just to be safe. There we go. Okay, that definitely looks better. And then the shading I'm gonna do, just there we go. The shading I'm gonna do is going to be around that top bit of the nose that we adjusted a few minutes ago, like around this bit here, around there. I'm going to put some grey on it. The actual image, the reference image that the person sent is like, I don't know how to explain the shading, man. The nose is weird because they took the photo in, like, you know when it's bright outside but it's completely cloudy, it's just white, like the sky is just bright white. They must have taken the photo when it was one of those days, I think, just because you can't actually see much colour in the fur along the middle of its face. So it is definitely white fur, or like, you know, but the only bit of shading I can actually see is on this bit here, that bit of its face, that little drop off bit there. So I'll add some shading to it, but I don't know what I'm going to do for the rest of the nose. This shading kind of looks blue. I think I've put a little bit too much on there as well. Should I make it darker or leave it like that? I'll leave it like that for now and see how it looks when I'm finished. Maybe have it come out a little bit. That looks pretty good. The other bit of shading I can actually see, which I forgot about, is under the mouth. It is definitely much darker there, so I'm going to make a bit of a lighter shade of grey. Like there. Okay. That was just my niece and nephew coming in. Right. Okay, so where's my picture gone? I'm going to go over this bit in a bit of a darker grey instead of just pure white. But then I think when we hit the 2 hour mark, I'm going to stop streaming, just because then I've done one 1 hour and a bit stream and one 2 hour and a bit stream. And then hopefully next time I'll be able to do a bit of a longer stream. But then again, I was planning on streaming tomorrow, which would be like an hour and 40 after work. So it depends. Should I try one before work maybe? I don't know. But yeah, I'll have to think about it anyway, guys. So the colour I'm going to use, Labrissa. Let's have a look at Labrissa. It sounds like a woman. Sonic Heroes. Bro, the guy's got cat ears. Man, I remember Sonic Heroes. He's playing it on Dolphin as well. Dolphin emulator. That's a Wii emulator, isn't it? But I always played Sonic Heroes on a PS2. You want me to raid Labrissa? Did you just come up with that name? Yeah, that's cat ears, isn't it? He's a VTuber, bro. I can rate him though. It'll be in like 10-15 minutes. Right. Let's go for or them. I don't know who they are. Oh, let's see. Raid Clumsy Orca. Are you making these names up or like are you just finding random people and not knowing who they are? You don't know who these are, do you? You didn't know this guy had cat ears. You have no idea who these people are. That's a PNG tuber. This one doesn't have. This one doesn't have. See, they don't have cat ears, but they have like horns coming out. Last month, flipping hell, man! How many people have you got here? Oh my days! Software and game development. Unless it's a different Last Miles.
Okay, where are we right now?
Okay, I'll either raid him or there's somebody I know who is on their 2-year streamiversary. They have like similar amount of viewers to Last Miles. So, and I think that's because it's their streamiversary that that's the case. I'll raid one of the two. Okay. And then I'll if I don't, so I'll probably raid the person who's on the streamiversary, just because I know them, and then that's what she's called it, by the way, not me. But then I'll remember that guy. Okay, you know how like I always go back and raid people, right? So I will do it at some point. Man, as soon as you heard the word raid, you had people in mind. That's mad. You took it upon yourself, huh? So remember that name, Yeti, for next stream. Or, I mean, I'll remember it too, because I might end up streaming a different time. I've got to come up with a schedule or something. Oh my life, those Stream Elements messages keep appearing for me, my own Stream Elements messages, and I keep thinking they're bots sending links. Hey, how does that look? That looks alright, right? Hey, then maybe I could get a lighter tone and just... So I'm gonna do something that the image shows, which I'm gonna get a lighter colour. Maybe this one, and I'm just going to go over, or go around, I should say. I always feel awkward, you know. That Last Miles guy and the person I'm thinking of raiding, they currently have like 100 and something viewers in their stream. I'm just going to raid with 4. It seems so off, man, but we're going to do it. We're going to do it. I've done it before. I forgot who it was. I think there was somebody called like Meow something. It was this guy who used to stream Final Fantasy. But he was a VTuber. He was a guy, but he had a Catwoman VTuber. I'll probably end up raiding him. In fact, I wonder how raiding worked. No, I did end up raiding him, but he had like 200 views. I wonder how raiding works with Restream, because I'm also streaming this on YouTube, right? I don't know what happens to my stream on YouTube if I raid someone. So I know I have to end the stream myself as well. But okay, so I've gone over that in orange. That looks pretty good. And then there are also a couple of other bits, like here for example. This little bit of brown here, it kind of like spills over onto... Let me get rid of that, because I've done it in the wrong spot. It spills over onto here. Like that. And the same here actually. There's like a bit of this colour, I think it is, that comes down a bit, so I'm going to add that. Must just be the dog's colours acting up. Okay, there we go. In fact, I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to do that, because that definitely looks more like it. There we go. I actually think this looks pretty decent. The only other thing I can see is that this bit also has a bit of shading around the lip. Does the other side? The other side does as well. I don't know what this bit of the lip is, but I'm just going to shade it in. Nice one. Okay. I'm trying to figure this out, man. I don't know what to do about some of the things. Like, the face is so dark. the white bit is so bright, and like there's going to be a lot of shading at the top. What am I trying to say? I can only see the shadows that are on the bottom of the dog, basically. On the bottom of his face. Because the top of his face is so bright. So I'm going to just presume that the top of his head is completely white. The top bit here. Although I might just go over it with a bit of grey. Just to cover my tracks, or cover all bases. And then I do also, the final bit of shading I can see is like here. There's like a couple of grey lines that go across his face. Like that. That's like the only thing I can see for shading on his nose. So I could actually do his nose now. I could start his nose at least. His nose is weird, so I might just keep it grey because his nose has got like a little red line that goes in a curve on the top. This is hard, man. This is so hard. Let's make a new layer for the nose. Let's put it on top of the bottom layer, but not on top of this one. And let's draw it on here. Okay, this nose is so... Let's narrow it a little bit. I'm sure the dog won't mind. Okay. That looks decent. And then on this side, do that. And then go back onto the top layer and remove these. This is what's making me think that this is what I think the nose is so weird, man. I've made it so boxy as well, but the nose is so weird. I think I've done the nose too big as well. Now that I've done this, because I don't know, maybe I'll just wing it. I should just wing it, right? Okay, so my next port of call is to go back down to that layer that we've just started and get some like dark grey. Make a pretty big brush. That is way bigger than I thought it'd be. Make a pretty big brush. Brush. There we go. So there's the lion. Everything under that is going to be that one colour. And then we've also got another line to draw, which is going to be slightly brighter. It's going to be like this one. That kind of colour. And it's going to start here. And it's going to go like that. And maybe like that, actually. And then I've got to pick a colour in between those two. That will go here. Maybe a bit brighter than that, to be honest. That. Okay, there's barely any difference between these colours. But this could work. Let's up the brush size a bit. Let's just colour this in and then I'll end it there. Or should I? I don't know, man. Guys, should I go for like another hour? Should I end it there? Because if I end it here, yeah, I'm still just going to draw anyway. So it's completely up to you. Oh no, what have I done? Oh, get ready, you might be having some adverts coming up. Okay, there we go. Right. I'm going to do this for the nose instead of my original plan. I actually think I could do... It's so hard, like, making my mind up, because on stream, I bet it's annoying as hell. Me not being able to make my mind up like this. For me, I just do this all the time, so I'm used to it. Right. Let's do this. There we go. That's kind of what I wanted. And then... My story's so bad right now. Let's get a lighter grey. Is that too light? No, that looks good. Let's just quickly cover this over. Like that. I actually think this looks sick. This could come out looking really good. Because the nose, I haven't done like colours on a nose before. Like this dog's nose is slightly like a reddy brown maroon colour. I don't do that with noses because last time I tried it just looked like his nose was bleeding. So I've always done it grey. I might have to try a colour one, but this should look okay once I've added the reflection to it and stuff, because obviously a dog's nose has to be shiny, otherwise it's unhealthy, you know? That's why Yaff's nose is shiny. Right. Almost at 1,000. What are you going to spend them on? In fact, no, you know what? I'm not even going to ask, because you wasted all of yours last stream. I got no sympathy for you being back down to 1,000. I might change it so that people can have their own command added to chat. For like... I don't know, for 1,000 channel points. I think Bumfuzzle is the only person at the moment who's got his own command in chat, which is !Hail Fuzzle. And he had that set up. I forgot why. Yeah, there we go, Hail Fuzzle. Why did he have that set up now? Oh, it's because I had a make your own channel point redemption as one of my things. It might still be there. And he asked if instead of having a channel point redemption, you could have a thingy instead. Adam Judah? Who's that? Man, you know a lot of streamers, man. All these random people that you follow, and then on top of that, you've got like Selvi, who you used to talk about a lot, and now Adam Judah. I'll give you a random fact. Okay, here's your random fact. Ready? A random fact. Adam Judah equals Selvi equals Minecraft streaming and quit streaming and got addicted to... Yeah. Okay, so it's the same guy. Okay. The guy that thought he was being watched, wasn't it? Let me think of a random fact while totally not searching random fact on Google. No, let me think of one. I can put one in my head. there's so many basic ones I could give you, but I want to give you one interesting, man. I want to give you something really interesting. Now, I have heard that, you know. I have heard that, but I don't know if that's true or not. Do starfish have thousands of feet? I can tell you what does. A millipede. No, or what about a snake? What about if a snake had thousands of legs? Have I ever said the one, like, more people die from spoons every year than sharks? There's that fact. There's also, let's think of one. Here's one for you. Here's a random fact, yeah. Here's a random fact. I was just seeing if I have to accept that reward redemption, but I don't think I do. So, Tutankhamun. They discovered his tomb in like I'd like to say it's 1921 or 1924, but I could be completely off there. It was early 1900s. They found his tomb, and when they went inside, they found a dagger. Right? And in that dagger, they found not just like metal. It wasn't just made of metal. It was made of a metal composition that could have only have come off of an asteroid. And then they found traces using like satellite imagery of an asteroid, like a crash site almost in Egypt. So the theory is that an asteroid crashed down to Earth, and obviously Tutankhamun was like a kid. He wasn't very old when he became pharaoh. They took the metal from the asteroid, they mined the asteroid, and then made a dagger out of the metal from the asteroid. I know there's a spot in my camera. That's another fact for you. There's a spot in my camera. Yeah, I can't get it off. I've tried wiping for ages. I think I'd need to take the camera lens off, like the actual glass piece off, and then wipe behind it, but I can't. That black spot's been there for ages, man. I can't get it off, and I don't know how it got there either. I've tried scrubbing for ages. It's going to annoy you now, by the way, because when I noticed it really started to annoy me. So yeah, there's that. And also that a lot of the people, which was weird, that were there when the tomb was opened, died like very shortly after. Was it like 6 people who were part of the research team, and all 6 of them died like very shortly after? I mean, they'd all be dead now anyway, but there you go. You know, maybe Tomb Raider isn't wrong. Maybe people do die from opening these tombs. Indiana Jones, you know, all that kind of stuff could actually be very truthful. But yeah, I might just need to get a new camera yet today. I have had this camera for like 2 years now, and if I don't get a new camera, then I've got to take this one apart to get that black bit out of. And this camera is only like £20, and better yet, it was a gift actually. So, but I found out it was £20 because they told me it was my sister who bought it for me. My sister and my brother-in-law. They bought it in the peak of like Zoom and joining video meetings on Discord with each other to play games and stuff. Okay, so let's get... Now, I have made a bit of a slip up here, which is that the light bit was meant to be on the top of the nose. Right? And the dark bit was meant to be on the bottom. So, I've just got to go and redo all this real quick. I've done this the wrong way around, basically. There we go. Wait. Okay, I have been doing it on the right layer this whole time. But yeah, there's an interesting fact for... Well, random fact at least. I don't know if it's interesting, but it's random. You know what I might do? I might actually have to ask the person who sent me this image if it's okay for me to put the image on the stream for like next time, because, or on the time lapse itself, because the reason I say that, I can't judge what colour is the right colour to use very well at the moment. So it'd be nicer if I just had the image on the drawing with me, so that I could use the colour picker to pick an image, pick a colour off of the image itself, instead of me having to fish around for the right one. And then it'd help me get the colours right. Okay, that looks a bit better. The thing I'm thinking now, what is that music in the background? This is just a lo-fi track, however, it's have you ever played Super Mario Bros, the original one on NES? It's a lo-fi version of that, basically. It's lo-fi underwater. It's the lo-fi underwater music from the old Mario games. Okay, so, and this isn't, but the last bit was. Right, the nose looks a bit weird. It doesn't maybe blend in like it should. I have to reconsider the colour that I use in the middle there. Well, maybe I should bring it a bit darker. This is what I mean, man. I keep going over stuff over and over again until eventually I'll get it the way I want it. Which is why it takes me so long to do any kind of drawing. Like the fact that the last one, you've seen my last one, right? The last one took me 8 hours, man. It was ridiculous. Which isn't actually that long for a drawing, but it's long considering, like, compared to the kind of drawings I usually do. Okay, there we go. Okay, that looks a bit better. And then oh my days, I hate when my tablet does that, man. Is my stream looks okay, right? Because I know that it can start stuttering after a while. The yeah, last stream it started stuttering after a while. The actual art bit did. I'm surprised it's actually worked for this long. It's kind of mad. Everything's actually gone smoothly, streaming to YouTube as well. The only reason I'm really streaming to YouTube at the minute is, number one, for ads, like less ads on YouTube. And number two is because then I don't have to make highlights. I can just upload the VOD of the stream immediately from YouTube. Okay. That looks a bit better. It still looks very like linear, right? It just looks weird, the nose does. Maybe if I draw over the nostril like this. Because the end of the nose, like on the left and right, is grey. So maybe I should draw a line connecting it like that. That looks like it could work. And then on top of that, let's do this as well, because the edge of the nostril is darker. The inside edge of the nostril is darker than the rest of the nose. So let's do that. Okay. What the heck have I just done? Man, I wasn't even paying attention. I was just squiggling. Okay. What else can I do to the nose to make it look less fake? What about if I get like an off-white to draw like a reflection on the top of his nose? So like this. At the moment it all looks too blocky, you know? Have it come down a bit. There we go. Okay, now this is a song that I'd say, what the heck is this song? Because this ain't even lo-fi, man. This is meant to be a lo-fi playlist. Calm music for reading and concentration. But it's got a PlayStation 4 controller on there. This one's called Araishu by Colourful Cat. This looks like it could be a good song. Right. Maybe I won't know how good the nose looks until I've coloured this bit in black. So let's just do that and see what it looks like afterward. I said I was going to end after 2 hours. It's now 2 hours 20, but you know what? It's chill. We chilling. I hope the person I was going to raid is actually still streaming now. By the time I'm done. I do actually want to raid them. I've known them for a while, but just on Twitter, really. Thing is, Yeti, I don't actually know what music is playing a lot of the time, by the way, just because I have to put on a random playlist. Because I don't want to get copyright strikes, and YouTube is pretty strict with copyright strikes, you know what I mean? So I'm trying to stay safe on the internet, you know? So if there is any music you want me to skip though, just let me know and I'll go on to the next one. Or if you know a song that won't get me in trouble for playing it on stream, then let me know. I think the nose looks okay. It doesn't look as good as the other noses I've drawn though, that's the thing. Kinda looks... Play the Wycraft music. Is it non-copyright? Only if it's non-copyright. It's your music, right? Wycraft is your game, so I'm presuming you know if it's copyrighted. Oh wait, it was that guy that made it for you, wasn't it? Was Minecraft your game? Am I thinking of the right game? Oh wait, the person I was going to raid has actually stopped streaming now. Yeah, but you got it off of someone, didn't you? Like, didn't someone agree to make the music for you for free? Yeah, Minecraft's your game. Okay. So, like, unless he has... I don't think I'd be allowed to use it. I don't think he'd copyright strike me. But he's given you the permission to use the song, right? But when you use the song, you have to credit him. Yeah. I remember that because that was on one of my last streams. You talked about that. On one of my last streams like 2 months ago. Okay, I think the nose is coming along pretty well actually. Maybe I should try adding a hint of the red/brown glow. I don't know how to get that colour though. That colour is crazy. That's like a purple. Maybe that colour? Let's try this. That is kind of the colour on his nose. But it's not. Maybe I should change the transparency of it, the opacity. Yeah, I just don't know what the rules are on that yet, to be fair. I think if he's asked you to credit the music once, like, credit him for making the music for your game whenever you release the game or whatever. If you do release the game, that is. I don't even know if that was your intention, but if he's asked you to do that, then I think that means I would have to credit him too, which obviously isn't possible on a live stream without me making like an overlay, which would take too long now. For this stream, anyway. Oh, you've given him credit anyway. I see. I don't know then, man. I can play it if you want. I won't get a copyright strike for it. Because I think he needs a record label for it to be counted as a copyright strike as well. Or he'd need... I don't know how it works, man. I'm not going to say anything just in case I'm completely wrong. But I'm pretty sure it'd be okay. I don't have the music though, so you'd need to send it over, obviously. Okay, what I might do... There we go. I think the brown actually looks okay now that I've added it, to be fair. I don't think it looks too bad at all. It actually does make the nose look a little bit better. If I just grab this now though, and kind of do it again, like going up a bit. Okay, that needs to be a bit more diagonal like that. Nice. And then if I make that a bit darker, like that maybe, and I have it going down. Okay, this is coming together. Yeah, if you want me to play it, Yeti, I will, by the way. I wasn't trying to make excuses. I just need it to be sent through, that's all. So it's up to you. Right. Although I will probably end stream now anyway. Does that look stupid? That looks kind of stupid, yeah. I forgot. Okay, well, okay. Today then, for today, just leave it. Because I'll end stream soon anyway. I know I said that a lot, but I will end stream soon. And then next stream, just like send it through next stream whenever you're next here. And then I'll play it. Or just send it through any time before next stream if you want. I haven't actually heard it either, so it'll be good to hear it, to be fair. I won't... When you do send it through, I won't play it until you're next in stream, just so that I can give you my reaction, you know? I quite like the way that nose looks. I think that nose looks quite spiffing. I'm quite happy with that. I do actually think that looks decent. The one thing I might change, however, not about the nose, but about something down here, is I actually think... Oh, I've just done the wrong thing there. Top notch. Why, thank you. It is, yes, it is rather spiffing. I actually think maybe this goes in, not out. But I don't know. Because the whiskers are covering the fur, the brown fur on the side of his face, I can't tell whether it goes in, comes out, shakes all about, does the okey-dokey, you know. This one definitely comes in a bit, but the more I look at it, the more I find like faults with the drawing, you know. Oh, no, that looks dumb. Now that look dumb. Oh my days. Give me that. Okay, that looks better. There we go. I wish I could show the reference photo now, just to justify why I'm doing the things I'm doing to this drawing. I can't tell if I'm massacring it or not. There we go. No, I'd say that actually looks pretty decent. What it probably needs is like this colour, a bit darker, like that. Yeah, that looks even better. Oh my days. like that. There we go. And then like that. And then a bit like that. Yeah, I actually think that looks good. Or better. It looks better. I'm so chilled right now, man. This is just... Like, when I was playing games, I'd care about viewers a bit more, but, like... this is just so chilled. Okay. I mean, to be fair, the dog definitely looks better than when we started. Like, I need a comparison. I need a comparison of when I started to now. Okay, maybe the dog looks a bit worse. No, you know what? I actually like it. I like the progress today. It is just his face. I can't get over his eyes. But I will just redraw them when I can focus more when I'm not streaming, I think. One other thing we can do, actually, while I'm thinking about it, is this bad boy. That should not be all the way up there. That should start like there at the most. I don't know why I started it from the nose when I first drew that thing. That was monstrosity. That was a monstrosity. Because I think if I start that one like that, and then I just do the same with this one, it won't look too bad. So look, this is why I'm saying you guys should try drawing, because I don't even know how to draw. And look, it doesn't look too shabby. There we go. Let's go, there we go. I think that looks decent, actually. I think that looks pretty good. I do say so myself. I'm shaking the whole table down, I'm sorry. Okay. Maybe I need to bring this side up a bit more. Hey, that actually doesn't look too bad. I've just got, yeah, I've definitely got to redo the eyes there, haven't I? Like, the only weird thing about this drawing still is the eyes. So I have just got to redo them. And maybe I made the face too narrow, so I might have to bring the face back out again. But its height is perfect now, it's just its narrowness. So I might have to redo that too, but shading all that in won't take long at all. But for now, I am actually going to end it. So Let's see who is live still. Okay, if you got anyone to raid, Yeti, I can raid one of your guys if you want. If you're still there, those. Oh my nose is about to go crazy. I do need to end stream. I can feel my nose getting. You haven't got anyone? Do I raid or do I leave it? I haven't got anyone to raid at the minute. To be completely honest. Shall I just look for some random streamer? I swear everyone on the art page is a VTuber, man. It's literally just VTubers. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll leave it again. I'll leave it again. Forget it. Forget it. I'll leave it again. Right. I am going to end it there. Actually, do I leave it? No, it's bad to leave it though. It seems bad to leave it. Because I do need to find some more art streamers, you know. So maybe I should just raid someone. Let's go down to the bottom of the art page and see if there's anyone there. There's this guy. Is this guy English? D&D giveaway minis on deck. Oh, he's doing D&D miniatures. That's pretty cool. Someone painting an Among Us character fishing. Wait, this looks sick. This person's drawing Fuecoco, you know, the new Pokemon? Okay, we're gonna raid this person. If they allow raids. Let's set up a raid. Why? Gabby T. There we go. 21 viewers. Man, that drawing is actually sick. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna set up the raid. This art that she's doing is actually amazing. I think we've gotten pretty far today. I've got to redo the eyes. I'll probably do those off camera. But thank you so much for being here, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you, Yeti. Thank you, Sweet Blood Razor. Thank you for all the lurkers, because there have been a lot of lurkers too. If you're watching because you like art, which I presume some of you guys are here for, then stay around, because this raid that we're going to is... like, this drawing that they've done is pretty insane, much better than mine. Anyway, guys, adios, and I will catch you all later.
Talking with you, the player, not with your character. And I was like, bro, that's scary because those phrases are like real stuff.